Hello, my dears. Daniela here, and welcome to another episode of the Spa Marketing Made Easy podcast. It is almost Thanksgiving, which means it is almost Black Friday, which can be such a crazy time of year for us in the spa industry. And in today's episode, I'm talking with Sara and Melissa about their Friendsgiving event, including the strategy behind their offer, when they started taking orders, how they're pricing, lots of really beneficial pearls of wisdom in this episode, because what I love so much about what they do with their offers, they're using this as a long-term strategy. It's not just how can we make a quick buck over Black Friday or Cyber Monday. It's really how can we create this offer to bring awareness to what we're offering in the future. You'll know what I'm talking about when you listen to this episode, but it's really good. And I think that this strategy should be used in any offer that we're creating. Now, Sara and Melissa, they're, with Sykes Lanno, there are growth factor students. They have been on this journey throughout the entire year, doing an episode a month. So it's been so amazing to watch their growth. They have a proven track record with events, even through the pandemic. So I'm sure that you can gather some real inspiration from the way that they do things. Now, if you have not planned anything for Black Friday yet, I want to let you know that there is still time. Your promotion may be a little bit messy, but I want to just encourage you to go for it. Don't leave money on the table. This year is not over yet, and I do not want you to slow down on reaching your goals. Pandemic or no pandemic, this tends to be such a crazy time of year, and so often we slow down before we get to the finish line. Do not do that, okay? So speaking of Black Friday, we have something very special up our sleeves this year. We've been talking about the need for multiple streams of revenue in your business for years. And with the shutdowns this year, it really just shined a light on how important it is to not solely rely on one main stream of revenue. Now, the spas that had their e-coms up and running, they did well. They did really well during the shutdowns. They weren't losing time. They just pivoted very quickly into selling products online, doing virtual consults, all of those types of things. The spas that did not have those set up, they had to either get those set up really quickly or, figure out some other way, which I think almost every spa was trying to sell products online during the shutdown, but they, in a sense, kind of got caught with their pants down. So you want to make sure that you have all of these multiple streams of revenue in place so that you're not just relying on one source of revenue. Now, again, the spas that had their e-coms up and running, they did really well, and they even uncovered new products and offerings that could completely change their business. Now, I'm specifically thinking about a spa retail rock star, Kate. She sold over $55,000 worth of beauty boxes during the first 12 weeks that she was shut down. If you have not listened to her episode, it is number 152, and trust me, it is worth your time. Such a good episode. But, now she's focusing, those beauty boxes are not going away. That's a big stream of revenue for her company, something that she can sell nationwide, not something that she's relying solely on the clients that are within a 10-mile radius of her brick and mortar location. Now, having an e-com store is just one piece of the puzzle, right? Now that we're back open and don't necessarily have time to be on social all day, every day, because that was a lot of what was driving traffic, you definitely need an automated sales process, AKA a funnel. So you can use a funnel to get new clients on your books. You can use a funnel to drive traffic and sell products to your e-com store. You can use a funnel to build brand awareness. There's so many different things that you can use funnels for. They will completely change the way that you do business. And that is why we are so excited to be offering our spa marketing funnel course at a deeply discounted rate. Now, this course walks you through our 7-step process for getting your first funnel built. It's a $497 course, and for a very limited time, we're going to be offering it for $197, just one single payment of $197. That is it. So over on next week's episode, you're going to hear me talking about this a whole lot more. We're going to be promoting it all through the week. This is our Black Friday promo. Save $300 on this, step-by-step process. But we wanted to do something special for our very loyal listeners, you, and we wanted to have an early bird offer. So if you take advantage of our early bird special, you're also going to get a complete funnel review by me. So inside of our spa marketing funnel course, we give you everything that you need to have this funnel up and running in a matter of hours. I mean, days, let's say 2 days if you're really brand new to this, but quickly. Very, very quickly. So we give you the social graphic templates. We give you an emails nurture sequence template. We give you a ton of guidance on how to create your landing page. We have step-by-step instructions where we're screen sharing how to actually build your funnel, the whole deal. Could not be more easy to get this done. So what we're going to do for these funnel reviews, if you purchase the spa marketing funnel course between now and November 22nd, you're going to get the discounted price, the $197 price. And you're also my team will reach out to you when you have your funnel complete. You send us your nurture sequence, you send us your landing page, you send us your social graphics. I'm going to film a video and go through every single piece of it and give you detailed feedback on where I think you can improve, tweaks that you can make to help everything convert better. That is only if you purchase between now and November 22nd. So take advantage of this early bird special. Give yourself the gift of time, my friend. there is nothing better than time. There is nothing I value more than time. So you'll hear us again talking about this a heck of a lot more next week, but the early bird special is only now through November 22nd. Okay, so that's enough about funnels for now. Let's redirect our attention to Friendsgiving at Sykes Lanno and go ahead and play that interview. All right, Sara and Melissa, welcome back to the Spa Marketing Made Easy podcast. This is our second to last interview, our penultimate. That's my husband's favorite word, is penultimate interview. For those of you who didn't know that word, I didn't know it till I met him, so don't feel bad. But
I really did not know that. And that means second to last interview?
Penultimate means the second to last. Yes.
Okay, there we go.
There's your word of the day.
I'm telling you, I learn something new every single day. So thank you.
Yes. So we are talking about Friendsgiving today. This is something, we've got Thanksgiving just around the corner, and you guys are doing a Friendsgiving, but you put a lot of thought and strategy into your holiday promotions, your Black Friday promotions, how you're dealing all of this to set you up for launching this new product, or new service. So let's talk about, number one, what your Friendsgiving is and kind of how you guys do promotions, because you do them very differently than most spas and you've been incredibly successful with them. So let's talk about that and the planning process to get something like this done.
Well, I think a lot of what we want to do with the Friendsgiving is exactly how it sounds. It's bringing a friend. So that's creating a referral base. So that's really one of the first strategies, is you're getting somebody to bring a friend along to introduce them to our facility. And then also our events are previously, we did this last year as well, but usually it would be that we would have a large gathering, but now we're doing it where everybody's
your annual Galentine's Day.
Our annual Galentine's and our annual Friendsgiving.
Yes.
But this is, so we're blocking off a particular time for a facial. So what we're doing is everybody has to book each appointment time, but they can come together as a pair. Or if they wanted to have like a group of multiples, they would just have to come individually and then meet after. So it's still following guidelines that we need to do, but it's really great because we're also introducing a new service that Melissa and I did a virtual course in Russia. We were waking up at like 4 a.m. doing this course. It's a new sculpting treatment. So what this is doing is it's also introducing our clients, and they're getting first dibs to see this new treatment that we're going to be offering. And they're getting it in a mini service form. So they're almost essentially getting a taste of it, but it's wonderful because they'll be lifted and glowing for the holidays as well.
So let's unpack this a little bit for people to help them understand. So your events, whether it's Galentine's or Friendsgiving, these different kind of branded events that you guys are doing, they're mini treatments. So you basically say you have a 20-minute block of time, and these are the appointment times. Now, are you and Melissa doing them simultaneously? So it's like you and a friend, they come in, they do a quick, in and out.
Yes.
And that's it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And then what we're doing is we're also making it where we're able to introduce them to any specials that we have as well. So everything based around it is supposed to be snowballing into more things that we're bringing, such as the new facial we're bringing and for our Black Friday.
So when does the actual Friendsgiving event take place?
So it is 1 week prior to Thanksgiving. So It's on November 19th. It's a Thursday.
Okay.
So we actually block the whole day off. If clients want to book, they have to reach out to us personally, just because it can get really messy with like block scheduling. So typically we'll have people reach out. We've already had multiple appointments booked, and they'll say, okay, I'm coming in with a girlfriend. Can we do XYZ time? And then we'll say yes or no. And then if not, we'll tell them what time we have available, so that they'll be coming in and there'll be nobody else in the spa. So it's essentially the spa just for themselves, for them and their girlfriends to come in, get a little bit of pampering prior to the holidays. It's a super, super stressful time of the year. I know, at least for myself, it is. So it's nice to be able to have something to look forward to, unwind. And again, Sara and I have strategy behind this, because we strongly believe that everything that we put out must revolve in a circle and come back to something. And it's all about profitability and really bringing in more revenue. So,
and referral. The Friendsgiving is really based around referral based as well, because you have to nurture your current clientele, but you can always grow and expand as well. And that really is the goal.
Do you encourage your current clients to bring someone who hasn't been to the spa? So is that a requirement, or can they? So
it's not a requirement.
No, it's not a requirement. And honestly, there's some clients that are just coming by themselves. Like, they just love us so much, and they see it's not stopping them from coming from their biweekly or monthly appointment, but they just love coming so much, and it's an affordable price point. And they just love our events because we set them up super cute. It's just like a totally different vibe.
Now, Melissa, when you were talking about having the spa to themselves and that whole was that how you did it pre-COVID also, or is that in alignment with COVID?
So there's only 2 of us. So it depends on the type of event. Now, we used to have pre-COVID, we would have events where
we had food.
We would have like corporate team building events. So there would be many people here, and then they would just go back with Sara and I, and they would, have wine and drinks and things like that. Typically when it's like service-based and it's a wide variety of different clients and they're not in a group, it is individualized.
Because of what's been going on recently.
Yeah.
So this event is more so based around that. The last event that we had was Galentine's. That was before all this.
Yeah. But I think it almost makes it, I think, like COVID or not, when you have something that's like a girls' night type of event, it makes it really exclusive. It feels VIP,
Yeah. They love it. It just, and when people come here, they do feel that. They feel like it's an exclusive experience because we are such a small spa, that it's homey, it's comfortable. We have relationships with our clients. So,
or we end up building new ones, and then they're saying to their friend, like, oh my gosh, I can totally see why you come here. And then they end up coming and booking the next month. So obviously within that time, we're trying to create them a treatment plan, as we discussed in previous episodes, and then having them book out for
December service, and to also take advantage of our Black Friday special. But anytime that we see a client, we follow the same consultation process. So regardless if you're coming for an event or if you're coming for a service, you're getting a consultation. We are going to recommend what we see best for your skin type, and obviously always recommend product to get your skin on a healthy track. So there's a lot that goes into an event.
But it doesn't come off that way. So when people are coming in, it comes off very much they're just coming in for an event. We're not advertising that we're going to be talking about our tools, or talking about their future appointments, or talking about Black Friday. So it really is just encapsulating a feeling for them when they come, which I think is great. That's why, your consultation and everything that you're doing when they're here, no matter what, whether it's their first visit or next, you really have to capture that to make them want to consistently come.
And I think one of the silver linings about COVID, because it has been a challenging moment for spas, but it's also been there are positive pieces in it for many spas. And I know that you guys took that opportunity to build deeper relationships with your clients. And I think now that you had that time, that you were reaching out to them, connecting with them, building even deeper relationships, to have an event like this where you can connect in person and, see one another, there's going to be an even stronger referral base, because it's so different to refer someone that you have that really personal connection, that deep connection with. It comes from just such an authentic place, then, oh, this is an awesome whatever, like how I recommend, like I just started this new food company for my son. I posted it on Facebook. I love this new food company. Yummy. Yeah. And like how I tell my girlfriends, is completely different than what I would post on Facebook, because on Facebook, I'm like, here, this company's awesome. But when I can connect with my girlfriends and tell them, it's just this whole other deeper, yeah. And I think that that's exactly what you're creating for your business, is by having these relationships and really building raving fans is what you're doing.
Right.
So that's great. I'm excited. I'm so excited to see how this goes. So let's talk a little bit more about this, about the actual treatment. So how did you find an online course in Russia?
Okay, so a lot of what I do typically when I'm searching for things is I try to find things in other countries, because I personally, no shame on the country that we live in, more so sometimes I think we're a little bit behind. I think that other countries are a little more advanced in what maybe they'll dabble in and whatnot. So
in the skincare industry, guys.
Yes, skincare industry.
Yeah, no, it's true. It starts, like I spent a lot of time in Japan, and it's what happens in Korea. It goes to Korea, then it comes to Hawaii, then it comes to the West Coast, and it makes it to the East Coast. Like even something as simple as hydrofacial was huge in California years before it was on the East Coast.
So it really was a lot of me just looking things up, and then I happened to stumble upon it, and I would have to go to see translation and a lot of the posts to actually see what was being said. And I chose to sign up for this course because it was unlike anything else. And there were people from all over the world in there. There was a translator. Everything was said in Russian. And then I was the only American in that course, and everybody else was in places from Singapore, Germany, all these different places. And really, it's just a particular technique that's going to focus on the deep set of the muscles. Because again, Melissa and I think that you want to focus on like cellular muscle and then your external epidermis. You should be trying to hit all points. That's our philosophy. So we were looking to bring something in that was almost as deep as gua sha is, but in a little bit of a different way.
Mm-hmm.
So this technique is a very lifting and sculpting effect that has the same exact benefits as microcurrent does, except you're using your hands. So it's wonderful because then we can do these, let's say if eventually we can go out and do pop-up things, we don't have to reside on having a machine, and it just gives us a cutting edge. And that's what Melissa and I are always trying to do. Continuing education we feel is so important. And what we're always trying to be ahead of the game when it comes to skincare and offering something that nobody else has.
Yeah, you're creating your own competitive advantage by doing that. Very cool. So
I love how she gave me props. We woke up at 3:00 in the morning. No, guys, I did not wake up at 3:00 in the morning. Thank you.
I know you love your naps.
No, yeah, that did not. I caught the replay. Sarah was there.
Well, I remember our last few, and I even saw it on your stories. You're like, it's 3 a.m. Here I am going through this class. But
she is a champ.
That's what it takes, right? That's what it takes. Like,
and honestly, I'm just very determined for success for us. And so is she, and we both balance each other out, which is why we have a great partnership. But I don't think you just get somewhere to a successful standpoint by just hoping things come to you. I think you have to really create it and manifest it. So that's really, and sometimes maybe it's just scrolling through a totally different language on social media and you find something, but you never know. Always be open to opportunity.
Well, I mean, Sara, it's the same way that I've built my coaching business. In spa, I'm a spa coach, but I never go to spa events. I go to business marketing. I go to other industry events and say, how can we apply this to spa? How can we take this strategy or this technique or this approach? And I think that's what sets me apart is by doing that.
That's what helps, because Melissa went to college for business. And I think that's what gives us a little bit of a cutting edge as well. She is a totally different, she eventually became an esthetician after, but it does give an upper hand.
Mm-hmm.
Also who you surround yourself with. I mean, I would have to say a large percentage of my friends are entrepreneurs. So just being able to, bounce ideas off of them and connect and network with them. I mean, and you said business is business. So it could be the spa industry. It could be a clothing company. It could be a tech company. Like there are systems and there are strategies that are able to be duplicated in every single business. And the only way that you're going to learn them is to connect with them. So it is important.
Test.
Mm-hmm. And
very good.
That's why with the treatment that we're offering during Friendsgiving is essentially a test, if you would like to look at it that way, where people are getting a little taste of our new treatment. We wouldn't be bringing it until January, but we've had other people that have come in as models, but it's a great way to roll into that and also have some success stories with it as well.
So one last thing before we finish up, and this might be a long question, but I wanted to talk about, so you're doing the treatment for Friendsgiving, then what is the Black Friday promotion? How are you tying those pieces together?
So we've already been nurturing our clients about our Black Friday special. So last year, I believe we did
the buy 100.
Well, no, how much did we profit in it?
Almost $10,000.
Okay. So in one day we made $10,000 in buy one, get one. It's buy 100, get $100. But those were all pre-orders. So we had a list of pre-orders of all of our clients, which we already have 17. So we're already at $1,700 and we're not even into November yet. But we basically just ask everybody prior or after their service if they wanted to be included onto the Black Friday special. The great thing is they do not have to come into our spa. So a lot of people do not like going out on Black Friday. It is just hectic craziness. I am someone who I'll pay triple the amount to not go out.
I have never gone out on Black Friday. Insane.
Yeah. No. I will literally pay double, triple, whatever, because I just am not into it. But so basically what we do is we have our clients' cards on file, and on Black Friday, we go in, we process, it automatically goes to their account. Their extra 100 goes into an envelope. And then for their next service, when they come in, we will give it to them. So really we're grooming it now. We're trying to get everybody in the feeling of Black Friday. We did do a story on our Instagram about last week, and just kind of polling, seeing what people are doing around the holidays. Do they love shopping prior to the holidays? Do they love shopping Black Friday deals? Are they last minute shoppers? Like, understanding what your clients' buying styles are going to help us with our selling styles. So that was the strategy that we, followed, so we know, and people love Black Friday deals.
Do you guys also do Small Business Saturday and Cyber Monday, or is it just the one offer?
We offer something different per.
Yeah. So
day.
we typically do not ever discount products. We would rather discount a service opposed to product, just because our services cost us much less.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll either see a gift card special, a percentage off of a service. Unless we're doing like a bundle and we're trying to like push product out, you'll really, really never see us discounting product whatsoever.
Have you guys done the retail reversal? I don't remember if you've done that.
We did that when we first.
Oh, you did it when you very first opened. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So we've done that before as well. And again, that's not taking away from the retail profit. Mm-hmm. So we've created mystery boxes. That's what we did last year, similar to the Mother's Day boxes. I know we talked about those before. Mm-hmm. We'll do that closer to people that are last minute shoppers. Mm-hmm. Or a lot of times what we've noticed, which is super cute with the mystery boxes, is our clients, they gift it to themselves, which is adorable in my opinion. But
well, maybe I'll gift myself. Maybe I'll gift myself. I already got some of your beauty collection. I love it. Give a quick update on how the beauty collection is going, and also share the Facebook group again.
So our beauty collection has been very successful. We sold out of a couple, probably about 3 of our items, and then had to replenish it, which is great. And really almost nobody ever doesn't want it. Right. When they're in spa. So it's wonderful. We're really happy and we're so grateful, but people are getting results with them, which is, I think, what's the most gratifying.
Mm-hmm. And this morning I had a client come in and her allergies are horrendous and she gets severe eczema around her eyes. And I used the cryotherapy within our treatment, and off the bat, she was like, okay, I need those. Mm-hmm. Like, it just is so soothing to the skin. And if you have allergies or sensitivities, like, it really helps alleviate that. And this time of the year is absolutely horrible with allergies. So it's really, really nice.
And our Facebook group, everybody can be added in there. We also added on our website our wholesale registration form so that anybody can input, so that we can connect with them. But our Facebook group is Sykes Lanno Beauty for Professionals.
Perfect. So anything else you ladies want to add before we call this penultimate episode complete?
I would say just that don't be afraid to test things and throw them on the wall and see if it sticks. This is our 2nd year. And we know what does work and what doesn't work. But I would say, do not be afraid to push the limits. It's okay to learn from mistakes. If it didn't work out, what's the worst thing that could happen is you could fail, or you could be insanely successful.
Love that. All right, ladies, always a pleasure. Thank you so much for your expertise. Wishing you lots of luck on Friendsgiving. I'm sure you don't need it. Yeah. And we'll catch you on our next final episode.
Yay! All right, guys. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.